If you find yourself shopping constantly and you're going through the cycles of clothes, buying more, and you still feel like you have nothing to wear, this video is sharing the 8 reasons that I've found amongst my personal styling clients for why you keep buying things. Your closet is full, but you still have nothing to wear. So if that's you, then definitely stick around for these 8 reasons. And before we get started, I want to invite you to a free live training for women that I have coming up. It's on October 1st, and it is Discover Your Unique Personal Style so that it's easy for you to finally put outfits together that you feel great in. In this hour-long training, I'm going to be teaching you how to know what your unique personal style is, what to look for when you're shopping so that you're actually buying pieces that you'll wear, how to buy the right things for your wardrobe, and why most of us are only wearing 20% of our clothes 80% of the time. So if you're interested in joining me for that free live virtual training for women, click on the link up above, and I will also leave the link down in the description box as well. So I hope to see you there and help you figure out what your style is so that you can finally have a closet of clothes that you love wearing and it's easy to put outfits together. So now on to the 8 reasons why you're buying things and your closet is full of clothes, but you feel like you have nothing to wear. So reason number 1, and this goes along with the training I just mentioned I have coming up, but you don't know what your personal style is. If you've been here for a while, you know that I've made a whole video series on the 9 most common personal style types, and that this is really meant to be more of a guideline. Everyone's unique personal style will have elements of 1 or 2 or 3 of these style types, or maybe even some others that I don't mention in this series. But this is so important to start to build a wardrobe of clothes that you'll actually love to wear. So knowing what your personal style is will help you figure out what pieces to bring into your closet. Like most things in life, I really do believe that having awareness is what's going to help change something to make it work for you. If you're not sure what your personal style is, chances are that you're just buying things based on so many other factors. Maybe you're buying a piece because you need something to wear. Maybe you think it's a great deal or it's in a color you really like. But these factors don't take into account a piece, whether or not it reflects your personal style. And when we're buying things that don't resonate with our personal style, then it's going to be hard to, 1, love those pieces and want to wear those pieces, but it's also going to be hard to put looks together because we don't have a clear sense of what our style is. So again, if you want to figure out what your personal style is, make sure to join me in that free live virtual training coming up. The second reason you may just keep buying things and wasting money and still not having clothes to wear is that you're not buying items that are quality. So maybe you're purchasing items that, again, are a good deal or that were from a fast fashion store where the quality or the fabric choice, the construction of an item isn't really gonna hold up after 1 or 2 washes. When you're ready to build a wardrobe that you're gonna love and you're gonna want to wear the pieces, you wanna think about investing a little bit more in higher quality items. One of my clients who is a doctor and she was struggling with her style, when I went to her home to do her closet edit, what we found was that 80% of the clothes in her closet were really inexpensive, cheap pieces that she didn't even really like, but she bought because she needed something to have. And then she had a couple pieces that were very high-end designer that she loved and that she spent a lot on. But there was nothing in the middle. There were no pieces that she could wear every day, not just for special occasions, but that she would love and that she would feel great in, that were actually better quality. So when we edited her closet, we actually ended up getting rid of a lot. And not that this is something that I recommend you have to do, but for her, the pieces that she had been buying didn't reflect her personal style. She didn't even know what her personal style was. She was just buying things because she didn't want to spend a lot of money. And then she would spend a lot of money on a couple pieces that she loved. So while we don't have to spend a lot of money on high-end designer things, I do think it's important to bring pieces into your closet that are higher quality. one, you're gonna enjoy wearing them more. They're gonna feel better on the body. They're gonna fit better on the body. And these pieces will last. So over time, you actually will be saving money. I mean, for me in my closet, I have a lot of higher end pieces, but I've had these pieces for so many years. And the amount that I spend on my wardrobe is so much less than most people that are buying fast fashion or buying things just to have pieces to wear, because those pieces then will fall apart. And I think too, this also goes back to that first point that I was making about knowing your personal style. Once you do know what your personal style is, you can start to feel more comfortable spending a little bit more on pieces that reflect that personal style. If you don't know what your style is, that might be one of the reasons you don't want to spend or invest in higher quality pieces, because you're worried, well, what if I don't like that item after one time I wear it or two times I wear it? So you end up spending on pieces that you end up not wearing anyway. When I was in my 20s, I had no idea what a capsule wardrobe was. I had no idea what quality basics were. I just didn't want them in my closet. And I never had a shopping list. Having a shopping list is what's going to help you have a cohesive wardrobe and actually have a wardrobe that's going to work for you, and will help you buy less, because you're really prioritizing the things that you need over the things that are more impulses or things you think you need or things you want, but they're actually not the pieces that are going to help you put together outfits. So having a shopping list is one of the key factors to buying less, spending less money on things that you're not going to wear. So one of the things that I talk about with my clients, when we go through their closet, we edit their closet, talk about their lifestyle, we figure out what their personal style is, then we can figure out what pieces are missing from their closet. You want to really consider, what are you doing during the day? Are you at work, and do you have to dress a certain way? And then when you're home in the evenings, what are you doing? Are you picking up kids from school, or are you going to the theater or going out to dinner or whatever it may be? And then on the weekends, what is your lifestyle like? So really, again, start to have that awareness of what you do week to week and what you need clothes for. And then you can start to figure out what pieces you're missing for those parts of your life. And those pieces that are missing go onto a shopping list so that you can start to prioritize those items so that you do build a wardrobe where you're wearing most of your clothes, if not all of your clothes, because every piece has a place. Every piece has a reason it's in your closet, and it reflects your style. Another one of my clients who I'm working with now, and this is exactly her, this really fits her. She has a closet full of clothes, like 10 times the amount of clothes that I have, and she still feels like she has nothing to wear. And when we worked through her closet edit, one of the things that we found was, not only is she buying things because she thinks they're a good deal, and many items still have price tags on them, but she's also buying the same thing over and over and over. And while I think it's okay to have the same item in several different colors, if it's something that you love and that reflects your style and that you wear a lot, she didn't realize how many of the same item she had. So she had, I don't know, I want to say about 15 of this one piece, and she basically had the same exact style, but it was the only thing that she felt like really worked for her, or that she knew worked for her. So she just kept buying the same thing over and over. And because she didn't have a shopping list, she didn't even realize that she already had 10 or more of the same thing. So having a shopping list will help you buy less, will help you buy the things that you actually need, and not just have a closet full of clothes that you don't wear, but actually pieces that you can then put together looks for all the different parts of your life. The next thing that's, again, another really important part to buying clothes that you'll actually wear is knowing what you actually like. So this too, I find a lot with my clients, that will go through their clothes, and when I have them, try pieces on that I want to see on and see if they work or what we need to tweak or how we need to style things, the first thing I ask is, how do you feel in this item? And most of the time, they don't know. They haven't thought about it. They haven't paid attention to how they feel. They haven't really taken a moment to just pause and consider, do they even like this piece? So this is a great tool and a great tip when you're actually trying clothes on and deciding whether or not you want to bring them into your closet, whether or not you want to buy them. When you're putting the piece on, just pause for a moment, look in the mirror, and just take in, what do you feel in the first few moments of wearing this piece? How do you feel in this item? Is this something that makes you feel good? Is this something that you feel positive in? You have a little smile on your face, you're feeling happy? Or is this something that you're not completely sure about, or you're like, maybe? And then pay attention if you are trying to convince yourself to buy the piece because you think you have nothing to wear. So this, again, bringing that awareness when we're making those purchases, bringing that intention into your clothes when you're buying things, it's going to help you break this cycle of buying more and still not having something to wear. And you can even do this with the clothes you already own now. If you're going through your closet and doing a closet edit or a declutter, and there's pieces that you're not sure about, try putting those pieces on. And don't ask anyone else what they think, but ask yourself, just take a moment and say, how do I feel in this piece? What do I think about wearing this piece? How does it feel on my body? Do I feel good? Is it making me smile? And if it's anything other than that, it might be a piece that it's time to let go of. Another quick tip, just a little side note, if it's a piece that you're still unsure of, because this is just like anything, you want to get stronger. That inner voice will get louder the more you listen to it. The more you pay attention to how you feel in an item, the easier it's going to be to listen to that voice and to know whether or not you actually like a piece before buying it. But the little tip is, any of those pieces in your closet that are a maybe or you're still not sure about, try wearing those pieces. This is what I tell my clients. Those maybe pieces that you're not sure about, that you're not wearing but you're not ready to let go of, take the next 2 weeks and put an outfit together with that piece and wear that outfit. And pay attention to how you feel in that piece. You will know how you feel. You will know if it's a piece that you feel good in or a piece that you just feel okay in. And that, again, that awareness is going to make it so much easier when you're decluttering or when you're buying items to bring into your closet. Another reason you might just be buying clothes but still feel like you have nothing to wear is that you're buying for the life that you wish you had, or the life that you dream you'll one day have, or the life that you used to have, instead of the life you actually have. So when I mentioned earlier about taking into account your week to week, what do you actually need to wear for your life? Are you picking up kids from school? You're probably not going to want to wear heels and a silk dress. Are you having to go to the office and it's a business casual office, so you're wearing things that are more relaxed, so you don't really need a suit, a tailored suit? Things like that. Start to pay attention to the life you actually have instead of the life you wish you had or the life you used to have. Years ago, I would buy things for vacations, but I'm not talking about a vacation that I was going to be taking, a vacation that was already planned, but this vacation in my head that, oh, one day I'm going to go to Italy, or one day I'm going to go to Spain, and this would be the perfect outfit for that trip. But I wasn't really considering, did I even have a trip planned? Would this item even work for my regular life, my real life? Or was I just buying it or wanting to buy it for this life that I didn't even have? So take into account your life and be realistic. Think about what you actually need clothes for, where you're actually going. Something to keep in mind for when you are buying things or bringing things into your closet, to make sure that they are going to actually be pieces you're going to wear. The next reason you're buying more is that you're probably scrolling on Instagram or TikTok and you're looking at the latest pieces that the influencer is wearing on your feed, and you're just going to cart and adding to cart, again, without taking into consideration any of these other factors. If it works with your style, if it works with your lifestyle. When you're looking at feeds, when you're looking at Instagram or TikTok or any of these other places, Pinterest, anywhere you're getting these outfit ideas from, Think of it more as a place for inspiration than add to cart. We don't want to always just buy something because we saw it on someone else and we think, well, it's really cute on them, so it's going to work for me, without taking into account the bigger picture. So a lot of times somebody that's an influencer, they have special lighting, they have photographers or special cameras, they use styling tricks like using clips or making an outfit look better by the way they're standing. And I can't tell you the amount of times I've gone to a client's home and they have pieces there that they don't wear with the tag still on them. And when I ask them about those pieces, they say, yeah, I saw it on this influencer that I followed and it was really cute and I thought it was going to be cute on me, but I just don't like it. I can't tell you the amount of times that's happened. And I'm not saying to never buy something from an influencer or someone that you see wearing an outfit, but take into account you first. Not just how it looks on them or what you think it might look like on you, but take into account your style. Take into account, is it on your shopping list? Is it something you need? Does it work with your lifestyle? And also, before you're pushing add to cart, actually look at that piece. Go to the website that piece is on. What is the fabric it's made out of? Is it lined? Is it something that you can return if it doesn't fit well or if it doesn't work for you? So these are things to take into consideration. So you're not just buying things because you're scrolling and you're bored and something looks cute on someone else, but you're actually buying things and adding things to your wardrobe that you'll love to wear. If you're following trends and you're more interested in buying the latest trends every season, then you might be just buying things you're not going to wear. Now, while I think if your personal style fits more into a trendy style and you love wearing fresh pieces and being artistic with your clothes and your closet, then you might just want to think again, just have more intention when you're bringing these pieces into your closet. You may not want to just buy a bunch of trends because it's the latest thing and then you wear it for one season and then you never wear them again. But think about more of the trends that work with what you actually like, the trends that feel like it can resonate with your style and your lifestyle. And what I always say is if you're interested in trends, just pick a couple trends a season. You don't need to have every trend every season, but pick one or two that you feel drawn to, that you want to play with, that you want to have fun with, and that you can even see yourself wearing longer than just for one season. But when your closet is full of mostly trends, it's going to make it hard to get dressed. Trends come in and out and pretty quickly for most of the trends. Some trends do stay longer, but I want you to really consider the trends that you are drawn to. And again, think about, is this something that I can wear more than one season? So following trends and using trends as inspiration can be really fun and a great way to play with your wardrobe. But you don't have to buy every trend every season because you're going to end up with a closet full of clothes that can't work with each other and that you don't end up wearing. Another reason many of us are just buying clothes, and even though this channel focuses really on style and fashion, this definitely goes into other parts of your life. So you might be buying other things. It might not just be clothes, but you might be buying things for your house. You might be buying books. When you're just buying things because you feel stressed, because you're bored, because you're having a hard day, while shopping can be a way to release stress, it can be a way to have fun, especially if you're someone that really enjoys style. What I'd recommend is that when you're feeling stress or you're feeling unhappy or upset or you've had a hard day, pay attention. That's probably not going to be the time that you're gonna find the items that you're gonna love and you're gonna have in your closet for a long time. What I recommend doing instead is shopping your closet during that time. So you can still have fun looking at the clothes you have in your closet. Instead of going out to the store, instead of scrolling online and buying things to try to feel better or to release some stress, have fun in your closet. Grab those maybe pieces that you're not sure about, that you haven't been wearing, and see if you can put outfits together with them. Put some music on, make it fun. This will help release stress. This will help you really just connect more with yourself and the creative process. instead of looking outside of yourself to try to feel better. Once you learn to buy the right pieces for you and your style and your lifestyle, it's going to become so much easier to put together outfits that you feel great in. So again, I hope you join me in my free live virtual training for women. Discover your unique personal style to easily put together outfits you feel great in. I'm going to help you find your unique style so that you can finally start to buy the right pieces for you that you'll actually love to wear and that you'll feel good in. So that training is on October 1st, and I will link it up above and down in the description box again. So I hope to see you there.